Hey there, Erica Torres-Juziak here, and I know I said I'd post in about 1 month following my explant, but I thought it only fair to give an update as I'm going through the process, so giving an update a little bit sooner. So it would be 2 weeks tomorrow, so I'm almost at 2 weeks post-explant, and just wanted to share a little bit of I guess what I've kind of gone through even mentally throughout this journey. I think the first week was like, yes, I can, get up and walk, and I feel like I'm going to be getting back to myself. And then as I got into week 2, I noticed the impatience. The impatience of wanting my energy back, my energy restored to where it was prior. So for those that have been watching my journey, I had not been able to really exercise, I would say for the past, I don't know, longer than 3 years. I mean, like, really be able to exercise without having an adrenal crash. But I had been able to get myself to a point where I could walk and definitely get well over 10,000 steps a day, and that was my exercise for the past couple years. And so I got myself to that point, and so I am back there, so I am still walking, but my stamina, man, just having to rest a lot, and even just walking, just being, not even walking, just being, I feel like my body is depleted about 50%. Like, I'm just kind of walking around with half of the energy that I'm used to having. And so that's been a little frustrating and a little scary, because my mind goes to, oh no, I've really hurt my adrenals. And I think sometimes we expect when we go into surgery and we have something done, it's gonna be like, poof, but that's not quite how it works. And a surgery is tough on your body, and you do need to heal and rest. And I have been doing that. So I definitely have been doing that. The first week when I walked, it was like literally down my driveway, back up, something like that, for the most part. So now I'm starting to walk around my neighborhood and walk about 2 miles, and then the rest of the steps just kind of going throughout my day. But for me, it's important to walk because it makes me feel like I'm getting back to health and I'm healthy. And so it's just a great, I guess, reassurance for my mind that I'm going in the right direction. So just some quick updates. It was exciting. The other day, I decided to step on the scale, and I've lost over 12 pounds since my explant. So that's pretty crazy. Now, I will say I've done 2 things in this process. Before my surgery, about 2 days before the surgery, I did start intermittent fasting, and I chose to do the fasting for 16 hours and then eat within an 8-hour window. So I started that 2 days prior to explant. I'm still doing that now. I don't know if that's connected to my energy or lack thereof. And then I also am definitely on a very low carb, not quite keto, not quite, but pretty close. I'm probably not getting as much fat as I should be or would be on straight keto, but I am, having some strawberries and having some carbs here and there, but pretty low. And the reason that I did both of those things and decided to do both of those things is because the intermittent fasting helps to kind of calm down all of the gut stuff, all of the fungus and stuff going on in my stomach. So I did both of those things for that reason, and so I'm going to continue on that path for at least a month, if not more. I will say, just a plug for the intermittent fasting, I really kind of love it. So, I eat last at 7, and then I won't eat until 11, or actually I can go longer than that the next day, and it just makes it so much simpler. I don't have to worry about coming up with 3 meals in the day. I only have to come up with 2, and then eating the low carb just totally kills any kind of sugar cravings for the most part. So it's been really easy to follow. What I'm not sure is if the timing of starting all that was really great for surgery, and I've tried to do some research and haven't really been able to find whether or not it is or it isn't, as far as related to surgery. So I'm not sure if my lower energy is that, but I just kind of feel kind of tired, and I'm gonna do this 2-mile walk anyway. But I thought it would be good to just give a quick update on where I am, how I'm feeling at 2 weeks, and if you are in this process, if you're behind me or you're thinking about getting started with going forward with the explant, this is just a reminder, I guess, to all of us that the fix doesn't happen overnight. It is a process, and so we just have to stay focused on the outcome. So it was super exciting when and I'm not somebody who actually steps on the scale ever, but when I decided to step on it, and it was almost the exact number that I had been visioning for over the past year. So that was pretty cool, I have to say that. And I will say that the arthritis that I was experiencing, gone. My only challenge is being able to tolerate glutathione, so I would definitely recommend for you to take some liposomal glutathione. I guess I can't recommend that as I'm not a medical professional. So take that back. If it were me, I would be taking liposomal glutathione, but my body is still resisting it. So when I take it, I kind of bloat till I'm like 9 months pregnant. So it's been a challenge for me, but I know that that's especially important when you're detoxing, as well as taking some kind of binder, something that will kind of collect the toxins as they're being excreted or trying to excrete through your body. It'll collect them and let them pass versus just floating in your bloodstream and then going back into your fat cells and continuing to do damage. So I guess that was my little plug for glutathione and a binder. And that's it. So we're going to be at 2 weeks, and I guess I'll come back at about a month. Maybe if something miraculous happens next week, then I'll share an update. If not, I'll see you in about 2 weeks.